Hey everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another simple stamping video. You know what? One of my most requested projects always seems to be gift card holders. You guys love to give gift cards. I'm a gift card giver myself, so I really like to create these. This one I pulled out of the archives. This one's from back in 2008. But guys, the design is timeless. It's going to be great. I think you're going to really enjoy it. Hey, if you do enjoy it, do me a favor. Make sure to click the subscribe button so that you get notifications whenever I'm on with another video. But we're going to get started with today's gift card holder. It's simple, so let's go. I do want to show you the inside of the gift card holder because it is kind of unique. So when you open it, the gift card is just a really fun little insert. Of course, you can see here we have room to write our message. Let me show you what you need to create the gift card holder. I'm going to be using the Picture Perfect birthday stamp set. Guys, this is just such a fun one to use. We're going to use several stamps from this set. I have a piece of real red cardstock that is 4 1/4 inches by 11 inches. I have a piece of Blueberry Bushel Designer Series paper. This is 2 inches by 3 1/4. By the way, that can be found in the 2018-2020 Designer Series paper stack. I have 2 pieces of Whisper White cardstock. This one is 3 1/4 by 4 inch. This one is 2 inches by 3 1/4. We've also got some of the cotton ribbon. This is the 3/8 inch wide cotton ribbon, and I have about 20 inches of that. That's going to wrap around and close up my gift card holder. All right, let's go. First thing we need to do is we need to score our cardstock. So remember, we have a scoring blade and a cutting blade. Take that cutting blade, move it all the way out of the way. We don't want to cut. We only want to score right now. We are going to score our cardstock at 3 1/2 inches, 5 1/2 inches. I can now pull out the arm here of my Stampin' Trimmer, and then we're going to score again at 7 1/2 inches. To fold our cardstock and to crease it with the bone folder, I'm going to just fold it in half, and then I'm going to accordion fold back these pieces here. That's going to create that little insert in the middle. So you can see we kind of have just a mountain here in the middle. We need to adhere this together at the bottom. So right here. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take some tear and tape, and I'm going to run that just along one side. That's all we need. So I can place that right at that score line. You notice I'm on the inside of this mountain, and we will place that right there. If you'd like, you can come in with your bone folder and kind of burnish that down. And now we can peel away the paper and adhere that together. Now you can kind of see how our gift card holder is going to go together. We need to have an opening. So let's trim this away. So I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Trimmer. And guys, we just need to trim off just a tiny bit. And do you see this little line right here? So this is the groove that we cut from. I'm going to go just to that next little line. I don't know what to call that, but that's where you're going to go. But basically, we just need to trim through both of those layers. See, we just took a little sliver, and now we have an opening. We're now going to come in with a circle punch so that we can create kind of like a little pull. Any size circle punch is going to work, guys. It does not matter. I think I'm using a 1 3/4 inch, but whatever makes you happy. We're going to line our punch in this area, and you can see we're actually just going to snip just a hair here, all right? So let's center that up. We are going through 2 layers of cardstock, so you're going to need a little pressure, but there we go. And let me show you, your gift card will just sit right inside there. Now, if this bothers you that this is open, you can either come in with tear and tape, or you can also come in with glue dots. I always have glue dots on my desk, so they're pretty easy, but I can just put one right there, and I can add another right here. That is totally optional. Your card really should stay nicely in there, but that kind of closes it up. All right, let's decorate. I'm going to use my Stampin' Pierce mat with this photopolymer set. Now I'm going to start with that 2 by 3 1/4 inch piece of white cardstock and a blueberry bushel ink pad. We're going to begin with the happiest of birthdays to you. We'll ink that up and let's stamp that to the left side, and I want you to keep it up a little bit higher. And I'm doing that because this area right down here will be covered up with ribbon. So don't try to center things up. Go ahead and bring it up a little higher. And we stamp that right there. We're going to add a candle, and that will be in Granny Apple Green. And I've got a fun little technique for this one. You guys may have seen in this stamp set. Let me bring this set in. You can see we have a solid candle, and then we have some fun little doodads that we can put on it. We're going to use this solid one and the stripe. Of course, the polka dots would be adorable too. I've got a little piece of scratch paper because what I want to do is I'm going to start with the solid candle, but I need this to be lighter. So I'm going to stamp off once. You see that gets a lot of that ink out of there. And you know what, just because I don't want to get ink here on my Pierce mat, let me just put that right there. I'm going to stamp this candle. You see I'm kind of going off the paper a little bit. We're going to stamp that right there. And when I go to stamp the stripes, I'm not going to stamp off, but you're going to see why we needed this background color to be a little bit lighter. We're going to stamp right on top. This is why we love photopolymer, because we can see right through. So there's my candle base. Let's add a flame. And I decided to go Mango Melody. It was a little bit brighter and more flamish, I guess. So we're going to come in with our little candle flame. I personally like to attach my flame and put a wick, and you're just going to draw that on. We're now going to adhere this to the front of our card. We can adhere that right there. I'm now going to take that designer series paper, add that down at the bottom. Now let's work on the inside, and this is really, really quick and easy to do. I have got Treat Yourself, and we're going to come back in with Blueberry Bushel, and we'll stamp that in the center. Coming back in with Granny Apple Green, and some fun little confetti, so we'll add one here and one there. And back in with Mango Melody, and let's take the dotted confetti and we'll add that. I've put snail adhesive on the back. We're going to add that to the inside of our gift card holder. And now for that ribbon, you could see you could give the card just like this, and it is really cute. You might want to add a bow or something, but let me show you how you can enclose the gift card. And we're going to do that back with the tear and tape. So right along this seam, we will add our tear and tape. Before I peel off the backing, let me go ahead and set my ribbon. And what I want to do is line that up all the way over to the right side, just like that, because that's where I want to adhere it down. So I've got that set. Let me move that out of the way. We will peel away this backing. And now we can just bring this right back over, line it up, and give it a press. All right, we simply tie the ends in a really pretty little bow. And now you can see it's all ready for giving. I absolutely love this adorable project. It could be made for birthday, Valentine, wedding. Just change up your designer series paper, change up your sentiment, and you're ready to go. I'm telling you, I'm all about the simple projects. And this one is one, it's so nice. It only uses half a sheet of cardstock, just a little bit of designer series paper, and you've got a really unique gift card holder. I love how it kind of floats there in the middle, don't you? Now listen, my friends, if you want more information about today's gift card holder, maybe you need to get the measurements or see that supply list, here's what you can do. Head over to simplysimplestamping.com and look for the January 19th, 2019 blog post. I'll have all the information there for you. And if you'd like to order any of the supplies that I use so you could recreate this, all you have to do is just click a pick. That's going to take you right to my online store, and you can order the supplies that you need right there. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the card today. If you did, be sure to click the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you like the card, Give me a thumbs up on the video. That always makes my day, and I love hearing what you guys enjoy seeing. Thank you again so much for being here. Have a fabulous day. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.